Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to zero in on a brilliantly simple and really powerful tool that can save you a ton of headaches in web automation. All right, let's get right into it.
So, picture this. You're writing a test script and you need to click a link. But oh no, it has no unique ID, no convenient class name, just the text you can see on the screen. You know the feeling, right? It can be super frustrating.
Well, what if I told you there's a way? A really direct way to grab that element, using the very text you're looking at. Yep, there is, and it's an incredibly straightforward approach.
So this is it, the XPath text method, and its job is super simple. It finds a web element by matching the exact text, character for character, that's displayed between its opening and closing tags. Nothing more, nothing less.
Now I know what you're probably thinking. XPath syntax, it looks so complicated. But seriously, trust me on this one. This particular method is way simpler than it looks. Let's break it down. Okay, let's walk through this piece by piece. First up, those two forward slashes, // that just tells XPath, hey, search the whole page for me, don't just start from the top. Easy enough. Next, the tag name. This is just what kind of element we're looking for. A for a link, button for a button, you get the idea. Then you've got the square brackets. Think of these as a filter. They let you add a specific condition. And finally, inside those brackets, we have our star of the show, the text function. You just set it equal to the exact text you're trying to find. See? Each little piece has a very specific job.
Okay, this next part is absolutely crucial. You've got to know when this is the right tool for the job. It's super powerful, but, and this is a big but, it's not going to work for every single thing on the page.
Okay, just look at this comparison. It tells you everything you need to know. On the left, we've got an input tag. Notice how there's no text between the opening and closing tag? The text method is going to come up empty here. But then look at the right. That A tag, it's clearly wrapping right around the words terms of use. That is a perfect target for us.
And that right there, that's the golden rule you have to remember. It's so simple. If you can see text literally sandwiched between an element's HTML tags, the text method is your new best friend. If there's no text in there, you're going to have to use a different strategy.
All right, enough theory. Let's actually put this into practice. We're going to build a real piece of code using that terms of use link we just saw. So if we follow the steps we just went over, this is what we get. We start with // we tell it we're looking for an A tag, and then we add our condition. Text has to be exactly terms of use. And boom, that single line is our complete, super precise locator.
And just like that, we've told our automation tool, hey, ignore every other link on this page. I only want the one and only one that says this exact thing. It's just incredibly precise.
So what does this actually look like in your code? Well, check out this example from Robot Framework. You can see we literally just dropped that XPath string we built right into the click link command. It's a perfect one-to-one from what we thought up to what the machine does.
So when you run this code, the browser pops open, the script uses our XPath to find that exact anchor tag, and bam, it clicks it. It's just a perfect confirmation that our locator works exactly as we intended. All right, so we've seen how it works in a specific case. But let's zoom out for a second. Why does this one little function matter so much? Why should it be in your automation toolkit? Let's recap the big takeaways. You know, when you boil it all down, it's pretty simple. You now have a rock-solid way to find elements based on the text the user actually sees on the screen. The syntax is clean, it's powerful, and maybe the best part, it's not tied to just one tool. It doesn't matter if you're using Selenium with Java or Python or Robot Framework or something else. This XPath strategy, it's a truly universal skill you can take anywhere. So there you have it. You now know how to precisely target elements by their visible text. Think about all those buttons and links and headers that used to be a pain to locate. So my question to you is, what web element are you going to target first with this new skill? Thanks for tuning in.